And now, look before you leap. While Jay rocked into the night with his new friends, the other ninja face other challenges in the video game world. The digital city is fast paced and dangerous. Kai and Cole are going to have to move just as quickly if they want to survive. Is this even a game? Kai said. It looks like Rush Hour Ninjago City. Kai, the fire ninja, and Cole, the earth ninja, had entered a portal and appeared inside of a new game. They stood on the sidewalk in front of a busy street. Cars, trucks, and buses zoomed by. Beyond the street, Kai saw another sidewalk, and beyond that was another street with even more speeding vehicles. Before Cole could reply, another player appeared next to him. He was wearing knight's armor and carried a sword. "Hey, I see you're playing Super Cross the Road and Don't Get Squashed, too," the player said. "Wait, the game is called what now?" Kai said. The new player jumped into the street, dashed between a sports car and a motorcycle, then leapt onto the sidewalk on the other side. "It's easy," he shouted. "See? Just jump between the vehicles without getting squashed." "I can't play this game, Cole," Kai protested. "I only have one life left." "We don't have a choice," Cole said. "We'll never get out of this digital world if we don't play. Besides, the game doesn't look that hard. Look at the new guy." The new player smiled at Kai and Cole. A fire truck whizzed by as he stepped into the street, but before he could jump onto the next sidewalk, he was run over by a giant toy duck. "So it's a little more complicated than it looks," Cole said as the knight reappeared next to them. "It's tricky," the knight said as he jumped into traffic again and was promptly flattened by a donut-shaped car. This time, he didn't reappear. "He ran out of lives," Kai said. "That could be me." "If we don't play, we can forget the race," Cole insisted. "You can do this, Kai." Kai shook his head, then looked up at Cole. "I know," he said. "We have to be careful. Stick together. No showing off. Get the points and get out. Agreed?" "Agreed," Cole said. To Kai's horror, he jumped right into the street. "That was being careful," Kai said, following Cole into the digital traffic, where they narrowly escaped getting clipped by a runaway hot dog cart before making it to the opposite sidewalk. "Sorry," Cole said. "I know we need to be careful, but with our skills, I think we got this." "I hope you're right," Kai replied. "Otherwise, it's bye-bye credits." Cole started ahead at the traffic. A double-decker bus drove by, followed by a steamroller, then a clown riding a unicycle. As soon as they had passed, another double-decker bus, another steamroller, and another clown riding a unicycle went by. "There's a pattern," Cole said. "Let the clown pass. Then we can jump into the street and over to the next sidewalk." "Are you sure?" Kai asked. "It didn't work out so well for that other player." "He didn't know the pattern," Cole said. "We do." "All right," Kai said. "But we do it together this time, okay? On your mark. 1, 2, 3, Cole shouted, and the two ninja leapt into the busy street. The clown on the unicycle passed, honking his horn. There was just enough time for them to jump onto the next sidewalk before the double-decker bus came barreling down the road. "We made it," Kai said. "Now what?" Both ninjas stared at the wide, flowing river ahead. Logs floated by. Some drifted left to right, while others moved from right to left. Past the logs was a row of sleeping bears. "We have to jump across," Kai said. "And find the pattern," Cole said. He watched intently, trying to judge the perfect moment for them to jump onto the logs. "You know what's weird?" Cole asked. "What?" Kai replied. "Other than that every single thing we've encountered?" "There's no time limit on this game," Cole said. "Like, shouldn't there be a clock or something?" "There is no clock because you're already out of time," came a voice from above. "Who said that?" Cole demanded. All at once, a squadron of red visors, mindless robots that enforced the video game world's rules, appeared behind them. They aimed their blasters at Kai and Cole. There was no time to figure out the pattern. Cole dodged the red visor's blasts, landing on the floating log. A red visor joined him, and the log began to spin. Cole kept his balance, but the red visor wasn't so lucky. The robot fell into the water, disappearing in a shower of sparks. "Mental note," Kai called out. "Do not hit the river." Kai followed Cole and jumped atop the log with another red visor. "I don't like being chased," Kai said, flinging the robot into the water. "What about the bears?" Kai shouted. The bears were no longer floating on their backs. They were now awake, their claws bared. They swiped at Kai and Cole. "I have an idea," Kai said. Cole wasn't sure what his friend had in mind. He knew Kai tended to act before thinking, and that could spell trouble. But he also trusted Kai. "I'm with you," Cole said. Before he knew it, Kai had grabbed him by the arms and was twirling him around. He threw Cole right over the angry bears. Then Kai leapt into the air. Somersaulting, he bounced off a bear's head. The red visors tried to follow, but they were batted away by the snarling bears. So far, so good, Cole said. The ninja were nearly at the other side of the river when suddenly an enormous shark popped out of the water. You call this good? Kai shouted. Could be worse, Cole said as they landed on the shark's back. The shark took the ninja, throwing them high into the air. Then it opened its mouth, ready to catch them in its gaping maw. It's worse, Kai said. Maybe not, Cole said as they continued to fall. Grab my hands. Kai looked at his friend and smiled. He could always count on Cole. This ninja would never let anyone down. He took Cole's hands. We'll take him out together. From inside, Cole ordered. Watch out for the teeth, though. For a split second, Kai thought Cole was out of his mind. Then he reminded himself that his friend had trusted him before. Could Kai do any less for him now? So the two ninja, holding hands, dived right into the shark's mouth. A moment later, the shark's eyes went wide. Burp! The creature let out a belch. Then it exploded. Both Cole and Kai were sent flying. They landed on the other side of the river with only part of the shark that was left. Its fin. We did it! Kai cheered. Of course we did. But don't you ever tell anyone how we did it, Cole said. Now let's collect those credits and get out of here. The end.